Alright guys, it is in the morning. Show you what I'm looking like. I put on some size. I started at 5'11", 130. I'm going to show y'all a picture of what I looked like a few months in the lifting versus 1.5 years later. Also, I was eating around 500 grams of carbs, but I got hurt. I got injured about 2 months ago, and I was out for a whole entire month. And while I was out, I was eating around 300 grams of carbs. So now I'm trying to get my carbs back up. So right now they're at 425. Okay. So once they get back up, I'm going to get my carbs back up into 500. And that'll put me in a small surplus. I do have a really fast metabolism. Because when I was eating 500 grams of carbs, I still had I was like, my abs don't want to go away, which is a good thing. Because I look, as Chris Jones would say, whole ready. I'm just playing. Actually. Anyways, I'm going to show you all my meals. This is a request that I started doing these again, so I will. So, let's get a look here. See if I can get my legs. Right now, like I said, 170 pounds. Show you all my meals. I usually eat around 3 to 5 meals. It doesn't matter how many meals you eat, as long as you get your macros and calories in. You can eat all your meals. You can eat one meal and you can eat 1 meal, 2 meals, 3 meals, 6 small meals. Doesn't matter how you do it, just as long as you get your calories in. Today is a rest day, and no matter what, throughout the whole entire week, my calories stay the same until I upgrade, and then they stay the same. So I don't lower them on rest days. Some people do that. I don't. I keep my macros and calories the same all the way throughout the week. Okay? So that's the way I do it. So right here I have my breakfast. It's my usual protein oats. But I'm going to throw in some egg whites and turkey bacon. Don't have any whole eggs, but I always eat peanut butter. Most of my fat comes from peanut butter. It's a drug, man. There's my breakfast right there. I will put the macros on the screen. What is up? I'm here to give you an exclusive, I guess you can say sneak peek, but I'm going to talk about 2K17. I think it's going to be my last series, but it won't be like 20 episodes. It's going to be longer. I think this will be my longest series. Usually my 2K series go from 10 to 20 episodes. On the exception of my league, that was only 8 episodes because that was a mini series. So now that we're done with that, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Go check out all my 2K series, NCAA, UFC, all of them, all connected. But let's talk about 2K17. As you know, since it's the end, I'm making it the end. So I'm going to be doing the apocalypse, but it won't start out as the apocalypse. It'll be, first we're going to be talking about a lot of things in this series. You know how 2K16 we talked about the police brutality. We talked about the destruction of our rights with the Second Amendment. I hate that people are so willing to just throw their rights away. And, the Second Amendment is for our protection against a tyrannical government. That is why we really have the Second Amendment. So, if the government took all of our guns, the American citizens had no guns at all, only the government and the military, and the government and the military were to invade us, we would be defenseless. I'm not saying that would happen. I'm just saying, there's places in the world that are unarmed trying to go up against their government, and, they can't defend themselves, so they're going to lose. Obviously, you'll have a better chance if you have the guns. So, we talked about the destruction of our rights and the Second Amendment, police brutality. What else do we talk about? And we talked about a lot of other stuff in that too. But in 2K17, we're going to talk more about that. We're going to talk about these mass shootings. We're going to, plot point's going to be World War III. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up doing the Four Horsemen. I'm pretty sure we're going to do a lot of stuff with the apocalypse and what's going on around the world today. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Some stuff might even be considered offensive nowadays. Because everything's offensive nowadays. Everything's so politically correct. And political correctness is destroying this country. Because if you are having an opinion in 2016, get your head cut off. So, we're going to talk about that too. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So, be ready.
It is an honor to be here at my last, and perhaps the last, White House Correspondents' Day. You all look great. The end of the Republic has never looked better.
Look at that, they're shooting back and forth. That is crazy. Look at this.
Let's go.
Llama Alfredo, he's playing your phone. Oh my God, they're all shooting back and
This massacre is therefore a further reminder of how easy it is for someone to get their hands on a weapon that lets them shoot people in a school, or in a house of worship, or a movie theater, or in a nightclub.
Before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order.
Right here, got 3 baked potatoes, some broccoli, and some right here, I got 3 baked potatoes, some broccoli, and some salmon underneath that. It's my second meal, and then my third meal is my largest meal before I go to bed. My third meal is usually around 1,000 to 1,200 calories right before I go to bed. I sleep like a baby. What is up, guys? I'm gonna throw some cinnamon on this sweet potato and peanut butter. If you haven't tried that, probably one of my favorite. I eat this on the daily. Sweet potato on peanut butter, and peanut butter. That's 620 grams of sweet potato, some broccoli, and some mixed vegetables with some 9 ounces of chicken, and a bowl of cereal for some more carbs. This is why I do 3 meals a day, so I can have a huge meal at night and not be hungry when I go to bed.